So I'm redoing a note. I try to make a notation of the fact I was at a seminar and it's Bill Seinkeiweicz talking, and I started uncontrollably just cackling, laughing because of him talking about his career and how in a lot of ways it was kind of lucky. And he's thinking about I kind of felt like he was kind of doing like the same thing, but he didn't have any success. And then he has words with him, and just basically this story about he had this partner or a friend, and he was saying that in a lot of ways you're a lot alike, but I had to fire him, get rid of him, because I'm just saying he wasn't like you. He couldn't really pull it off in such a way, you seemed to get in there and do that, your art was different, but it might catch on and whatnot. And then, just kind of that bit, and then he talks about that run on Daredevil, or Elektra ASsasin actually was. He said he didn't have that many comic books, but I had that in its entirety, that series. And goes into a discourse saying, I made a submission, for Daredevil way back when, and I just realized I drew the costume wrong, and I noticed when you guys did, Daredevil, is you had the mask the same way that I did on my submission that was rejected because it was wrong. It looked like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style, like bandana, and everything was off. The eyes were off. It looked like he had some like black flies or something sewn in there, or some Oakleys or some shit. It was like, I noticed it because I just wanted to do it from memory and not refer to the comic too much, and talking about sightings and whatnot. But just basically that was it. I wanted to wrap the vignette up like a lot quicker because it was like 19 minutes long. But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe things happen, maybe see what you can do. I'm just saying I can't use them, and I'm saying, I don't know, if we could get you, you could pull it off. I mean, I'm saying he can't, and I don't have many, I don't have many fuck ups left, I mean, time is money and whatnot. But I'm sorry, I'm saying he can't. I know you don't know who this person is, but I'm just telling you, you're very much alike, and I just don't know what to say. I think you could pull it off, and I'm saying he couldn't. That's end of story. Could I? Yeah, I think I could, and it doesn't matter. And then that goes into another spinoff of McDaniel run on Daredevil, and he's just thinking, wow, man, I don't know. I mean, what do you think of it? I mean, do you, I don't know, see what you can do, I mean, in terms of sightings, I mean, you're saying this guy was real, man. This could have, I think it's him, man. I think this is the guy, okay? I know there's this other one. There was this other bit, sighting, and it was just like, that's him. That's him. And they changed the costume and whatnot. But I say, look, motherfuckers change their costumes. They might, you know what I mean? He updated it. That is him, man. I'm telling you. People knew yours wasn't, but it almost threw people off. Like, was it? And then at times it was like, I think it is him, and da-da-da. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get back to this. But yeah, Bill Seinkeiweicz, I mean, shit, man, I just apologize. I mean, I'm laughing in a good way, man. You know, and you bringing that story up, man, in '79, saying all this shit. It was like we're total polar opposites, man. Is that my portfolio wasn't shit, and it wasn't in '79. You know, when I went out. You know, but you know, I don't know. I just don't know what to say, man. In a lot of ways, your stuff was like beat poets. You know, you're one of them in a way. Is to see an artist do something different, and it fit this other guy that I knew. It's like maybe he could have been something like that, and I could have did it for him, you know. But it's just like he just didn't get it, man. He just thinks the audiences are there and they're easy. But come on, you've got to entice them. You've got to, you know, maybe, I don't know, put something down on their palate. Give them something to, you know, to kind of wet their whistles and, you know, just like see what you can do. I mean, push the envelope a little bit, you know, kind of break it down and build it back up and take us in, draw us in. I'm just saying he doesn't have it, man. I can't use him. I had to cut him loose, and I'm sorry about it because I know it's kind of a hell of a thing, you know. I mean, we were pretty good friends at one time, you know. I don't know, you know.